All right, guys. So this little palette, it was one of those things like, you know, I want it, but I shouldn't get it because I'm trying to be good, but I want it, but I shouldn't get it, but I want it. And I got it. And now that it arrived, I'm like, okay, yes, I'm glad that I did purchase it because, you know, sometimes it's like FOMO, but is it really FOMO? Or is it like something you really want? And this is the Sugar Drizzle Trick Roar Treat palette. So it's a little cute 6-pan Halloween situation. 3 little pretty multi-chromes in there that are gorgeous. This is the front cover. And I was just like, oh my gosh, should I get it? Should I get it? Should I not? And it came up for purchase on the 2nd of October, which was not even very long, about 5-6 days ago. On a Sunday, and it was available. And then I had a code. I used Makeup Release Radar's code. Shout out to Jamie. And sidebar, go support her page right now. She is Makeup Release Radar official right now because somebody reported her page. Not cool. She doesn't do anything that violates the terms of Instagram. So she doesn't have her official page right now. But she's such a big part of this community and she supports a lot of us, whether you know it or not. So, you know, go and check out her page. I'm going to leave it down below in the description box. But I used her code, so I was like, okay, 10% off. I was like, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. So it actually is still available. And this palette retailed for only like $28. So, and it wasn't a pre-order. Got it right away. So let's jump in because, like I said, I just wasn't sure if I wanted to purchase this or not. But I did, and I'm glad I did. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So you've heard my little rant about should I purchase this palette or not. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. So that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup, but please just call me Ash or Ashley. Now, like I said, we have the Sugar Drizzle Trick Roar Treat palette. And this palette is a cute little 6-pan. We have like 3 multi-chromes in there. And so for $28 for 3 like multi-chrome, dual chrome situations, that's not bad because, you know, those shadows and those pigments can be a little bit pricey. And then you also have 3 mattes. And I also like the little diamond shape of it, even though they're square pans, but they're like just, you know, facing a different direction. I like it. You know, it's cute. It's petite. I am not new to Sugar Drizzle Cosmetics, but I am new to their mattes. I've never tried their mattes. I have tried like a couple of their palettes. Basically, they've been all shimmer palettes. You know, ever since 2020, all shimmer palettes have been like the rage, okay? And I think I'm pretty much done buying all shimmer palettes unless I see one that's like, oh, I don't have any of those colors, but clearly that's very hard to achieve at this point. But so like I said, this palette retails for $28.95. There are 6 shades. I just checked the website, which is sugardrizzlecosmetics.com, and it looks like the palette is actually still available. They have these little bats on the website, which is cute, but I would say it was a nuisance to check out because I was like, I can't, it's too much going on. It was tricking my eyes. it was a lot, okay? So, like I said, the palette is actually still available, which is great because a lot of times their palettes sell out very fast and you do have to wait for another, you know, restock or they're going to do some type of pre-order. So as I just mentioned, we have 6 pressed eyeshadows in a sleek mirrored palette. Each shadow contains approximately 2 to 2.5 grams of product, and the pans, unfortunately, in this particular product are not removable, and the palettes are glued, so they're not magnetic. But you know, you got your panning geniuses out here. They will find a way to unpan these the right way, okay? So as far as the formula, they do recommend that, of course, you use the eyeshadow primer. I always recommend that. It's going to make your shadows last. And it also suggests that possibly using maybe a glitter glue or something like that is going to definitely work great for the shifty shadows. I do recommend that too. I usually use my NYX glitter glue because it's super affordable. It's like, what, $5, $6? You know, it looks like this right here, the NYX glitter glue. And that will definitely help with the longevity of your shadows. All right, so like, woo. All right, 15 minutes in, maybe not even 15 minutes in. Like I said, it's an adventure, okay? This brand is also vegan and cruelty-free, and they don't test on anybody but themselves, okay? So let's go ahead. I want to show you guys some swatches. Take off my watch. I think these colors are really pretty. And I don't usually buy Halloween palettes, but I was like, you know what? This is just like a cute little fall color story, and a color story that I can see myself wearing, you know, fall, spring, summer, whatever, mixing it up. Grungy, I like that too. So let's see. Let's go ahead and take it. Ooh, they feel good. Because I've never tried the mattes before, and I think like they've been doing palettes with mattes lately. This is the shade Roar. And then we have this mustard shade called Dinosaur Egg. And then we also have Dynamite. When I think about Dynamite, I think about JJ. If you ever watch Good Time, I have shadow on my finger. Dynamite, you know. Okay. So this is Dynamite. Ooh, really, really pretty right there. That's just a look in itself. So let's see. We have the shade Roar. Well, they feel good. They feel pigmented, okay? And then they have Dinosaur Egg, because I know she just came out with like a mattes palette. It was all mattes, but they were all purple. And I was like, that's a lot of purple. I'm good. And then we also have Dynamite. So really pretty so far. I like the way those mattes feel, and they feel pretty pigmented. As you can see, I still have plenty of pigment on my fingers there. Now we have the name of the palette. Oh my gosh. This is Trick Roar Treat. That's pretty. Ooh, this green duochrome situation. Can't wait to get that on my eyes. We also have the shade Happy Hunting. Beautiful brown shade. And then we also have Reptar Candy. And this is really pretty. And I was trying to talk myself out of this shade, because I was like, girl, you probably have a shade like this. I have a shade by, what is it called? Oh Lord. It's the Russian indie brand that I like so much that I just started trying, but of course we can't buy from them because they're from Russia. Oh goodness, Tammy Tanuka. So I'm interested to see if this Reptar Candy is going to be anything like it. So first we have Trick Roar Treat. Oh man, that's pretty. Look at that gold shift with it. And then we have Happy Hunting. That's gorgeous. And then this is called Reptar Candy. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so you see this color story. So I was just like, you know what, girl, go ahead and purchase this palette, because you're going to be upset if you don't have it. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull you in. I'm going to get started on these 3 looks. And I already have my base makeup done, which is not quite like me, because I did go out to breakfast with my friend, and this is the outfit I wore. So funny. We went to high school together, and we both showed up basically in the same outfit. She had on the green, like sweat jogging suit outfit situation. Hers was like Kelly green, and mine was like this army fatigue green. It was funny. So first, you know, my eyebrows. Goof Proof Pencil, shade 3.75. I will be priming my eyes, of course, with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Caffeine. I don't have any primer on at the moment. I do have on my Rare Beauty Foundation, and this is the shade 430W. Also have on the concealer. This is 420 Neutral. And for the powder underneath my under eyes, it is, I want to say this is the yellow. Yeah, this is the yellow powder by Pat McGrath. Under eye powder, because I do find with this Rare Beauty foundation, even though I have dry skin, because it's kind of like a more silicone-y foundation, I do need to set it in certain areas. And for, let's see, of course I got on my Mented Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Vacay, okay? Because you know, I love her. And then for my cheeks, I have on my Queen Bee Duo by Melt Cosmetics. This is like a favorite of mine. This is what it looks like. So I have that on. And my lip, another favorite in my collection, I have on the Nyma Tang Tiny Dose of Colors Coral Lip Set. So this is her lip liner in Amberish. And then I also have on the liquid lipstick today in Zoe. So really pretty. Really like the Dose of Colors formula. Really like this whole little lip set by Nyma Tang. So I'm gonna pull you in. Let's go ahead and get started. Back, and here are the first two looks using the Trick Roar Treat palette. So really beautiful, both of them. I like them a lot, and they're both very green, grungy, but still kind of glam at the same time. I opted not to do any lashes. I just wasn't feeling it, and honestly, I only really do lashes on YouTube. When I'm doing my looks going out, I don't wear lashes unless I'm going out or a special occasion, then I'll throw on a lash or two. So, you know, rocking my natural lashes. I have been kind of growing them. I have been super inconsistent in using this product right here. Let me show it to you. So this is the Grande Lash MD, and I got this little small, little 6-month one to try it out. So I bought this with the April Sephora sale, and I was using it. And at some point in May, I was like, oh, this is actually working. My lashes are getting longer. Maybe it'll work better if I was more consistent. So I'm working on consistency with it. And yeah, so Bad Girl Bang mascara right here. And for my waterline, I went in with my Black Coffee liner from Pat McGrath. This is the Permagel pencil. And yeah, so I think it's really pretty. You did see me use the NYX glitter glue in order to help these shadows adhere. You could definitely use your finger, but I did go in with my Reference 02 brush. This is a really great brush for those multi-chromes because it's kind of stiff, and with the hairs of it, this is a natural hair brush. It does allow you to pick up the product very well, actually disperse the product, move it around, and you're still getting the opulence of the shadows. If you want the shadow to look a little bit extra shiny, like how we have the shade Trick Roar Treat, you know, it looks great, it looks shiny, but I'm just going to go in with a dab with my finger. Now this little formula is actually a little bit stickier. It doesn't have super amount of slip to it like this particular formula here, but you see you get a little bit more shine. So if you want to kind of lay it down with a brush first to just kind of get the direction of the shadow and then do your finger, you can, or you can just use your finger. Today with the demo, I just decided to use my brush, but honestly, you know, it does actually look better with the finger just because of the type of the shadow. And it's really, really opulent now versus before. You get like a lot more opacity with the shadow. So really pretty. Now for this particular look, I decided to kind of ground the look and go in with the shade Happy Haunting because it's a nice chocolatey brown, and because I really wanted this shadow to show, I didn't want it to get so lost with the green shadow. I think it would be very beautiful with the green shadow, but I feel like it will definitely pull green. You won't be able to see as much of the gold. So I wanted to kind of keep it neutral with that pop of color. Here we are definitely going a little bit more grungier. Definitely went in with Dynamite. Really nice, beautiful kind of, you know, army fatigue green with a little hint of gold in there. Very olive base. And then just to brighten up the inner corner, I went in with Trick Roar Treat, which is right here to what I have on the lip. But I feel like all the mattes played really nice. Definitely your most known transition shade is going to be here. And so I have both of that, you know, in the brow bone area. All the mattes worked out really nicely. Roar was kind of sticking on my primer. I couldn't figure out if that was my primer or if this brush was really stiff. So I was having some trouble working it, but it's not patchy. It was only patchy in the areas I was about to cover up. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. But other than that, it blended out well. So let's do one more look. I'll be right back. Here's the third and final look. Ooh, this dual chrome is so pretty. So I'm really excited that I picked up the palette. Everything performed really nicely. The mattes, the shimmer shades, it's just the right amount of shades. I like how nice and petite the palette is. It's really fun to work with. This color is gorgeous. This is a great little palette. I'm so happy I picked it up. Didn't have any problems. Once again, I went in with just mascara, Bad Girl Bang, kind of like lift and separate and get my lashes going the same way. I have fine lashes, so I really like the wand of this mascara. So it's always in my collection ever since this one came out, and it's the Bad Girl Bang, because I think they have a Bad Girl one, and then I also topped it off with my Supernatural mascara. This is from Melt Cosmetics. I like this mascara, but I think, like I said, I need to use Bad Girl Bang first because it gets a little messy. You see how big the wand is, and the wand is nice, but it's just not made for people like me who have finer lashes, kind of wiry, go everywhere. Like, my lashes need guidance, okay? And then I still went ahead and used my Black Coffee pencil for the waterline. I changed out the lip because it was orange. So went in with my this is Cola lip liner from Juvia's Place. It's a direct dupe for Chestnut lip liner by MAC Cosmetics if you're looking for a more affordable option. And then I took my Propa Beauty lipstick in the shade Closer. So really pretty as well, just to top off. Ooh, okay. Did y'all see me try to turn it down with not using the component, but just turn the lipstick down? Okay. All right. So I do want to see like one comparison, because I do have the leather black glove palette from Tammy Temunuka that came out right before the Ukraine war broke out. So let's see if those are kind of like the same. All right, so this is my palette, black leather glove palette from Tammy Temunuka. Really cute. And as you can see at the end, I haven't even used this, y'all. I just like swatched it maybe once on my channel. We have this red multi-chrome right here. So I want to see if it's pretty much the same as this one. That's why I was like hesitant to buy this palette. I was like, I don't need this. Might be similar. Might be. Okay, so that's the shade from Tammy. And then here is Raptor Candy. So they are looking very similar. I feel that, you know, the one from Tammy, this is the one from Tammy. They're both very smooth. Let's see. They both got that green shift. So that's why I was really hesitant about buying this palette. Although I'm still glad that I bought the palette, you know what I mean? Okay, so the one from Tammy is definitely bolder. Okay, so this is the one from Tammy. This is the one from Sugar Drizzle. Definitely more red. A little bit more opulent. Kind of looked that way just from the finger swatches, because this one, it was just giving a little bit more bold, and this one was kind of just smoothed out. Both really pretty, but they are very much alike. So that's why that was my hesitant. But that green shade, I was like, okay, I don't have a multi-chrome exactly like that, or a dual chrome exactly like that. I popped that in the inner corner. So as you can see, that little green shade goes very well with every shade in the palette. So that's what I'm talking about, this one right here. So like I said, very nice, succinct palette, affordable. So especially to get some great kind of multi-chrome shades. So like I said, the Tammy one is just a little bit more fiery, but I think they're both really standout shades. So overall, I'm really pleased with this palette. I really, really like it. I just love the little story. It's really cute. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know that you picked this up. I can't actually believe that it's still kind of floating around. That's really odd for Sugar Drizzle. So give this video a big old thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. Subscribe to my channel, because I'm really trying to hit 5,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I feel like we can do it. We can do it. We're not far away. We're about 300 and some change away. So we can do it. We can do it. So with all of that being said, you already know how I end the videos around here. We gotta hit it with the Chad dance. Chad dance. Hey, 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 Chad dance. Chad dance. Chad dance. Hey, Chad. All right, y'all. Bye.